I made a deal with the devil, or at least that's what he said he was. After I offered to sell my soul to be rich, the devil showed up. He asked me,
"What do you desire?"
I want to be rich beyond my wildest dreams. And with 3 stomps of his hooves, a magical contract appeared. He signed it with a white long feather pen and handed it to me to sign over my soul. Once I did, snapped his fingers. I woke up in a luxurious room in a huge comfy bed next to a beautiful woman named Anya, a 22-year-old model that I sponsor. I walked out to many servants who addressed me as sir. I had my food made for me. I had so many luxurious cars. On my land overlooking below was a city. Everything I wanted had come true. I went to visit my family in the fanciest car I had. I drove into town that from afar seemed nice, but as I approached, it was dirty and filthy. Trash and homeless people were everywhere. I stopped at my mother's mansion. She owned a huge piece of land and it was nice and wonderful. She treated all her servants with respect, but she did at times treat them as nothing. I went to visit my brothers, who had also bought huge pieces of land and ran it like a work job site. All their people had jobs and duties to perform in order to live on their lands. My brothers gave me love and treated me like a king. I drove away and found myself with an empty feeling. All this money, yet all I saw was the poor and homelessness and despair. I decided the next day to change the town's rules and fix a lot of the problems I didn't like. The devil appeared next to me on a cliff. He complimented me.
"I see you have made your dreams a reality. I like how you rule."
Yeah, I know why you are here. Take my soul.
"Oh, I will. In good time."
The devil disappeared and I was there by myself. Slowly I made it all happen, helping those unfortunates little by little, funding projects to better the communities. My vast fortune dwindled. Years later, as I tried to change many things, I saw it all go up in flames. My family, disgusted by my ways, have gone to great lengths to avoid me. Anya couldn't stand it anymore. The lies were too much. She canceled our contract. On the day I was to die, the devil appeared as a red demonic, half-goat, half-human with sharp horns and yellow teeth. He glared at me as many of the people I saved and helped bursted into the bedroom, dragging me out into the streets. They placed me in their guillotine with the dreaded executioner standing by with an axe. It turns out the way I got my money was through human trafficking. I sent a lot of boys and girls to men and women in power, who then turned on me for fear that I would expose them. My own family stood and watched, cheering from the crowd. I took deep breaths and wished I had not ever made that damn deal. I felt the sharp blade slice almost all the way through my neck. The executioner took one big breath and swung down to finish the job. I rolled around, seeing all those cheering my death. The devil picked up my head and hissed. He said,
"That's what being a head gets you."
Posted on a pitchfork alongside the many others who sold their souls, I joined them in horrid pain, regretting, crying out, "Please God, forgive us!"